Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and there are technically no new spoilers from Throne of the Eldraine today, except for one that slipped through the cracks yesterday. First of all, I'm being told by about 75% of people that all cards that are legal in Brawl are going to be legal in Standard Constructed, which is a drastic mistake. The one that untaps artifacts mixed with Steel Overseer is going to be ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. So one of the cards that was missed yesterday is Mace of the Valiant. It's 314 out of nothing. They just blanked it out for some reason. The set is 269 cards officially, but all of these are legal and standard. Now, you're obviously thinking there's a problem there, but first let's read this card. So we've got Mace of the Valiant. It's a 3-cost white artifact, and equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on Mace of the Valiant, and has Vigilance. And then whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a charge counter on Mace of the Valiant. Equip 3. So a +1 for every creature you control card that's durable after they even leave the battlefield. You could literally wipe the board and your opponent could still have this, summon a 1/1, equip it, and completely wreck everything you've got. That's pretty messed up. Also, for some reason, I feel like making this a legendary. Oh, and FYI, certain entire colors in the game cannot get rid of artifacts. So if you're playing black, bad news, you cannot get rid of this card. There is no way to do it. So you could blow up every single creature in play and they'll still come back and swing at you for 10. It's ridiculous. This is going far, far, far too far. But there's a deeper problem. Cards just like this cannot be opened from boosters. And you guys know from very recent history what happens when a card becomes popular and sought after and needed in, copies of 4 for decks, but you can't open them from the normal boosters, like Nexus of Fate, or the Angel from the M19 gift set, which got pretty expensive. If it takes off even to a tiny, tiny degree, you are going to have to pay an enormous amount of money to get it. Not just that, but you could buy a box, you could buy a case, you could buy 1,000 boxes. It doesn't matter how much you open of the actual product, you cannot get this card. You have to buy a pre-made deck which contains 1 copy of this card, disassemble it so it's no longer usable in Brawl, the format it's designed for, and then repeat that 3 times if you need 3 more copies. I mean, it's so inefficient and stupid to have people like, Channel Fireball or whatever, Card Kingdom, doesn't matter who, buy up, 10,000 or whatever of these Brawl decks, all individually packaged, and then pull out 1 card like this just to sell to people in individually or in sets of 4. And then, the remainder of the deck is meaningless. I mean, unless people need 10 cards out of the 60 or whatever it ends up being for popularity. Oh, and FYI, you have to buy them 4 at a time. So if Mace of the Valiant is in the Knights deck, you have to buy one of the other deck, and the other deck just to get 1 Mace of the Valiant. That's how they sell them at the distributor level. You cannot just say, oh, we need 10 more of the Knights deck. No, you're going to get 10 more of the other 3 decks too. And then the rarity means nothing because it's singleton. They're Brawl decks. They're 59+1. So calling this a rare, meaningless. If there's a popular common from it, it's going to be a $10 common because they print them 1 at a time. They're the same prevalence, the same number of them exist in the world as a rare. So you can't open it. You have to buy it from the secondary market unless you really want to be inefficient. And the rarity means absolutely nothing and is a complete lie. What a wonderful way to supply the world with cards. And I think the highest card I saw was 331 or something. I'm not sure how many unique Brawl cards there are. If it's exactly 1-to-1 accurate with the ones on Arena right now. It's up to, I think, 40 something. But then you've got the Planeswalker decks, which are a third product that you need to get singles from if you just happen to need singles from them. So if the front cards are any good or the special unique cards are any good, there's more money out of your pocket. So in order to just play Standard, you now have to buy the Brawl decks. You've got or singles from them, and then the Planeswalker decks or singles from them, and then the boosters or singles from them. Well, and then there's Arena. How the hell do you get these cards on Arena? Because the Planeswalker deck cards, you just have to unlock them with wild cards. Are they going to do it differently with Brawl? Are you just renting the decks for that event, or do you just get all 4 of them? Is there just going to be an unlock code where basically everybody who plays Arena just needs to buy 1 of each Brawl deck and then redeem for, the digital version for free? Are they going to sell reduced price digital versions of them in their entirety? It's just make it easy to get the damn cards and need to play the game, Wizards. This is ridiculous. It's so transparent, and in the last couple of years, they've been moving towards crap like this, where, oh, if you need certain cards, you have to buy this, then this, then this, then this, then this. None of which have to do with opening the main boosters that is the main product from the main set. They're just trying to trick/scam you into buying more and more and more and more and more just to play the damn game. It's ridiculous. As far as I can tell, basically, if you just take every single card that you could possibly get in the Planeswalker deck, the Brawl decks, and, well, what the hell, maybe some gift pack somewhere, who knows? Well, that's in the future, and it's usually based on core sets, so I don't know, cool. I'll leave that one out. Somewhere in the neighborhood of like 17 to 19% of the cards cannot be gotten by buying the boosters. I mean, on top of that, you've got the buy a box promo, which you can't get from the boosters, and they're in limited quantity. This is just going to be a disaster, not to mention just being tedious and annoying. So I would encourage anybody who can see right through what Wizards is doing, making it more and more and more and more and more difficult to just get the damn cards. Just go on social media, go on the forums, go on wherever, Reddit, I don't know, they're all heavily moderated, so good luck. And just let Wizards know that this is just annoying, confusing, it's like obstructionist, and honestly, it doesn't even benefit them. They think they're being all clever and, oh, everybody's going to spend more money. People have limited money. At a certain point, they're just going to say, screw it, the game's too expensive, and leave to go play a different game like they did when Khans of Tarkir was legal. They lost so many people during that block. $800 standard decks? Are you kidding me? So this isn't that drastic, but I mean, it's just stupid. And what they're doing is saying, well, okay, now you got this scattered here, 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 and here, and all these different things. And if you buy this, you won't get this, and you can't open this. And if you want this, you got to get it from there. You know what? Screw it. Just don't open any packs. Just buy singles, which makes them less money. Buying singles is the most efficient and cost-effective way to get cards. And you buy singles from online assholes. Assholes who just benefit themselves and line their own pockets, not your local gaming store. Individual booster packs or booster boxes are typically bought at your local gaming store. So if that goes down the toilet and you just start buying singles, which no local gaming store has enough inventory to keep up with every single and have everything in stock. And if they did, it wouldn't be cost effective because they would get stuck with the ones that are slightly less popular. So you got to go to these mega sellers and just buy your deck. Just plan it, get a list, buy it from them. And then you don't care where Mace of the Valiant comes from. Because it comes from Card Kingdom or Troll and Toad or MTG Mint cards, and who cares? And then every time you think, well, should I buy a couple boosters? Or, I got some extra money. Or, oh, let's open a booster for fun. Yay. Let's buy one at F&M and then open one. Well, I mean, I could, but then I can't get this card, this card, this card, this card, or this card. I need all 5 of those cards. So maybe I'll just use that money to just buy the cards. Online, obviously. So this decision to actively try to scatter the cards around into as many products as possible, hoping people will buy more, is just going to make people buy less and not locally. They're like, once again, trying to kill the local gaming store. I don't know why that's not a good idea. But I'm sure they're just patting themselves on the back because at the same time, it makes people burn more wild cards on Arena. I mean, if cards like 270 through 330 or whatever the hell it is cannot be opened from boosters and you open boosters in Arena, the only way to get the rest of them is from wild cards, you're going to have to spend a lot of wild cards. Which means you're going to have to spend a lot of money. Oh boy, the sale's going to go up for Arena and for Paper. What a brilliant idea. I'm sure the community won't catch on, except I'm not an idiot and I'm making a video about it right now, and most intelligent people who know how math works have already seen through your crap, Wizards. So yeah, make sure you express your disdain about this very, very negative route that the game is on, and hopefully by the time whatever one they're not done designing yet comes out, they'll have pulled a 180 and just said, no, this is stupid. We're going to put every card you could possibly play with in the main boosters. Just buy the boosters. Keep it simple. If they want a couple exclusives, the Planeswalker front cards and maybe a buy box promo, okay, whatever. I don't agree with it, but it's better than taking 40, 50, 60 cards and just scattering them all over the damn place. Because that is completely unacceptable. So, yeah, this sucks. I mean, what do you guys think of it? Do you not care? Do you get your singles online anyway? Do you never open sealed product? Is this going to make you want to buy a booster box more? or less? Or are you actually happy because now you know exactly what you're getting when you buy a Brawl deck? You want a bunch of cards from it anyway, so you might just pick up like 2 or 3 copies of the same Brawl deck, put it into a standard constructed deck with up to 4 of each card, and ta-da, you've got a deck, and there you go. You didn't have to mess around with opening, randomized packs or whatever. I mean, I could see people liking that. I'm not saying it's like not for everyone, but I do think that mathematically and strategically, this is a very bad thing they're doing. Very anti-player. And more importantly, anti-wallet. Unless you see right through it, don't buy anything but singles, and then you lose them money and lose your store money. This is honestly just bad for everyone is my point. So, wow, Wizards, great job. Great idea coming up with brave new ways to try to ruin the game forever and completely kill it permanently. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.